Welcome back. You're still watching the SABC's Prime News. Lawyers representing the two men who forced Victor Mlotshwa into a coffin say that they'll be appealing the sentence that was imposed by the High Court sitting in Middelburg today.
Judge Segopotje Mphahlele sentenced Willem, Oosthuizen and Theo to 11 and 14 years behind bars, respectively. The pair were found guilty on a range of charges, including attempted murder, kidnapping, intimidation and assault with intent to cause grievous bodily harm.
A video that shook the nation. It shows Victor Mlotshwa being forced into a coffin by farm workers Oosthuizen and Jackson. They accused him of trespassing and stealing copper cables. On the video, Mlotshwa begs for his life, but they continued assaulting him. Today, Oosthuizen and Jackson were sentenced for what the judge described as an inhuman and disgusting act.
Accused number 2, you are hereby sentenced to 19 years imprisonment, 5 years of which is suspended for a period of 8 years on condition that you are not found guilty of any offences you are convicted of during the period of suspension. You are effectively sentenced to 14 years direct imprisonment.
Mlotshwa and his supporters have welcomed the sentence.
I feel very good about the sentencing. Finally, the matter has now come to an end. The justice has been served. I'm quite happy.
This is a well-considered sentence, and the judge should be applauded.
This is a learning to every South African who is still thinking of doing such things of racism and dehumanizing people, not to do it in the future.
Racism is something that must uproot it all the time, and indeed it's a demon that all of us must fight it.
The NPA has also welcomed the sentence, but supporters of the convicts believe the punishment is too harsh.
They are not racist. They made a mistake in the heat of a moment, and they are judged now, and they even got a heavier sentence than Oscar Pistorius.
The defense applied for leave to appeal, but the application was dismissed by the court, which led to bail being revoked and Oosthuizen and Jackson sent to jail. Lawyers representing Theo Jackson and Willem Oosthuizen say this is not the end of the case. They will be approaching the Supreme Court of Appeal, which they believe will arrive at a different conclusion. SABC News in Middelburg, Mpumalanga.